What's up guys, welcome back to another Electroneum video. So today I'm going to go over where we are at right now with Electroneum, almost a month into phase 2, when we had all that buzz, that exciting time, over 240%, I think nearly 250% increase in price in 30 days, which was just amazing. We saw that golden cent mark come back. But obviously, there's been no news since all the ETN everywhere was released and all that buzz. We've come down and we've kind of stabilized around the 0.007 cent mark, 84 satoshis. To me, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. This is a long hold, and we've still stabilized above that half-cent mark. And I know there's a lot of exciting things coming from Electroneum. We've got the AIBC Summit. If you haven't registered for that, click the link in the description below. And I wanted to touch on CoinMarketCap with their new algorithm changes. So I'm going to be talking about that shortly, but I think it will play quite a big part in Electroneum's links to Binance. So interesting stuff. If you're new here, my name's Damien Ruth. I do digital marketing videos, affiliate marketing, just anything to do with digital marketing really. I also touch on crypto, particularly Electroneum. So if you don't want to miss any of my content, make sure to smash that subscribe button, tap the bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Let's get going with this video. We're going to jump into my computer. Let's go. We are on the Electroneum website and we can see the roadmap. So as you know, we've completed Q2 and that was ending with the merchant program of ETN Everywhere, which was just a phenomenal launch. It's so smooth, it's brilliant that you can see exactly where to spend your ETN, the vendors which accept ETN, which by the way is well over 1,700 now, 1,700 vendors, which is just amazing. Okay, and I know I keep saying it's amazing and it's phenomenal. We're right at the start. Okay, we're still a baby project. People are jumping ship because they're not seeing the price increase. For me, this is a long haul. Okay, this is a long hold. We're going through the quarters, and every quarter we're going through, we're just doing phenomenal moves, and Electroneum keeps giving us more and more exciting things. Okay, so I was very happy with Q2, especially the last few weeks where we saw that golden cent mark come back, and that is due to the release of AnyTask, the announcement of Task School, okay, the upcoming announcements as well, the links to the NGOs, the ETN Everywhere app, okay. Now they stopped rewards, but has that took a massive effect on the price? No, it hasn't. Yes, we've dropped down to 0.07, okay, or around the 80 satoshis mark, which is fine to me because we've still found a stabilization above half a cent. Okay, so we're moving forward and we're moving forward strong. Okay, we're at a higher place now to push past that cent mark and beyond. We will do with the upcoming updates. Okay, so let's go over what we've got coming with Electroneum. So taskschool.com is going to be a massive thing for Electroneum. Okay, when this goes live, Task School, it's not only going to see a lot of traffic from new users coming into Electroneum, but it's going to create a benchmark for all crypto projects out there, because Electroneum is the only one that's actually done this. Okay, once again, Electroneum is stamping their feet on new territory. Okay, they're showing the crypto community that, hey, we're Electroneum, we love to do things differently. We've been the first to actually get our phone out there and sold within 48 hours, was it? 24 hours, completely sold out. We're the first to have our own gig economy, AnyTask, and been able to sell tasks for free on the platform and earn our own cryptocurrency, ETN. We're going to be the first to launch Task School, a free platform where you can actually learn a digital skill which you can then go ahead and take onto AnyTask to sell. Okay, so this task school is going to be absolutely huge. If you haven't seen AnyTask yet, go ahead and click on this video just here. I did a full review on AnyTask, what it's all about, how you can get involved. Anyone can get involved. Okay, if you've got a digital skill, you can go ahead and list your digital skill on AnyTask. Okay, taskschool.com, that's coming up. That is where you can learn a digital skill. Okay, so all the skills which are listed over on AnyTask, which are getting the most volume, getting the most traction, getting the most interest, Electroneum will list that on taskschool.com for you yourself to go ahead and learn. And then once you've got the skills and you're confident with selling your new digital skill, you can go ahead and list on anytask.com. So that is Task School. Exciting stuff. I've been waiting for this to come out since they first announced it, because I got involved with AnyTask straight away, and I was one of the beta testers. I listed on there and I made a few sales straight away. Okay, so I can really see the power behind that side of the economy, the gig economy. Okay, I can really see the power behind that. So Task School in itself will be a huge thing. So again, that will push the price up. If anybody's worried about the price, that will make a positive effect on the price. US exchange is being pursued. So listing on Binance is always being pursued, which I'm going to go over in a minute with the changes around CoinMarketcap. So there's a lot of changes going on over there at the moment, which we all know that's the main place which people check for prices. But Binance is keeping a close eye on these new algorithm changes of CoinMarketcap. I'm going to go over it in a minute, but it is very interesting. I'm going to leave you guys to see what you think, if it's a negative effect or a positive effect on Electroneum. Well, I'll go over that in detail in a moment. It's very interesting stuff. So ongoing NGO developments. We're always looking for new NGOs and charities. Okay. So in Q2 we had the ETN Donut, was it? Yep. So the launch of ETN Donate. Okay, so that was in Q2. We're going to be pursuing more NGOs. Obviously, Richard can't tell us every time with an NGO because he's on the disclosure, okay, so can't tell us straight away, but they are always pursuing NGO development, okay. The additional collaborations to make ETN more exciting to earn and spend. Deeper liquidity through partnerships and ecosystem development. Expanding utilities top-up. Now this is the big one which you've heard everybody talking about. Electroneum again, I'm pretty sure this is another first for any crypto project to do. Being able to actually directly top up your electricity or any utility with the Electroneum app directly, okay? So they're rolling this out to Africa. I believe it is Uganda. I'll have to double check on the places in Africa, but it's going to be rolled out across Africa where you can actually top up directly ETN. You can top up your utilities directly with ETN. So as we all know, the crypto space takes up a lot of electricity, okay? So like, I wouldn't be able to be doing this now for you guys. I wouldn't be able to do this video without electricity, okay? So the fact that Electroneum is helping places like Africa to be able to top up their utilities with the ETN to keep them going is just amazing. I'm going to keep saying it. It's amazing. Electroneum are just doing so many good things out there, and it's just a project which I don't know why people are getting so worked up about with the price, because to me this is a long haul. This is a project which is just developing into this beautiful creature, okay? It just goes further and further with every quarter. There's something else that just gets released, and we are building very slowly, yes, but it's good build. Every quarter ends on a good note, as you can see. Okay, so this quarter now and this year is going to be very interesting, and I'm pretty sure we will be listed on Binance. I'm not going to say I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not going to say that this is going to happen, okay? So please do take it with a pinch of salt, but I do strongly believe we will be listed on Binance at some point this year. It's a given. The amount that we're doing, the amount of volume that we've recently had as well, they've got to stand up and take note, okay? It's been 3 times now where we've tried to get onto Binance. So all this great movement that we've been doing, and especially with this quarter, Binance listing does look inevitable. But I do want to go over what CoinMarketCap has done with their algorithm change. Okay, so we'll do that very shortly. Expanding on third-party wallet integrations, providing more places to spend ETN. So there's going to be some announcements on more places where you'll be able to spend ETN. Don't forget we have the summit coming up, okay? The new summit coming up. If you haven't registered for that, click on the link below. And I'm sure, as always, there's bound to be some kind of an announcement at these summits, okay? There usually is. Richard usually drops some kind of a bomb which we didn't know about, or I'm sure he's probably let it leak on an interview somewhere, maybe with Mick. He always lets slip something with Mick. So, yep, so that's the quarter with the Electroneum Roadmap. Okay, so all exciting stuff. I'm very happy with the last quarter too, where we ended, and I'm excited for what's coming up in this new quarter. And here we are with CoinMarketCap blog. So this is where I'm going to discuss with you the new algorithm changes. Don't worry, it's not social media marketing video. This is the algorithm changes of CoinMarketCap. So basically what they've done is they've changed the way they rank the exchanges, okay? So they now rank the exchanges with volume and liquidity, okay? And they give you a confidence score. So we'll go over to CoinMarketCap so this can be a little bit more clear. But let me just read this out to you, okay? So following the last exchange ranking update on May the 14th, we have just implemented a new algorithm to replace the default ranking of exchanges by web traffic factor. Okay, so the new algorithm now takes into account exchanges' spot market pair rankings and respective spot market pairs confidence score, which were both recently rolled out only last week or the week before. So now the market pair ranking is based on a combination of reported trading volume, liquidity, and the estimation of exchanges' user base. Okay, so that will be done by web traffic factor. So each market pair is then scored by a confidence indicator that reflects the level of confidence that CoinMarketCap has on the veracity of the reported volume of the market pair reported by the exchange. So basically this confidence indicator score comes from the user base, the liquidity, okay, and the volume. So this is the magic word here, volume. What do we all know about Binance? They like volume. So with this new algorithm change on CoinMarketCap, if we're not getting a good score on there, is Binance going to be using that as a deciding factor? Okay, so this is what I want to put to you guys. What do you think about CoinMarketCap's new algorithm change? As I've just read it out to you, they're combining everything now. The user base, the volume, the liquidity, okay? And it's giving you this whole overall score, a confidence score, okay? Is Binance going to be looking at that confidence score and thinking, yep, that's a good score? Or are they going to be diving deeper and looking at the volume, okay? Because that's what Binance is all about. So let me go over to CoinMarketCap now, just to make this a little bit more clear for you. So on Electroneum now, in the CoinMarketCap, as you can see, this is the new update. You can see confidence score, okay? So this is new. And you can see the volume percentage and the liquidity. So with a liquidity score of 0, that's not good. You don't want a low liquidity score. The lower the score, that means that they've got less money on the books, the buy-sell books, okay? I'll read that over for you just so you can So liquidity score of market pair 0 to 1000 based on the spillage incurred by various order sizes. A higher score indicates a more liquid market. Okay, so I'll just read over for you how to interpret the liquid score. Okay, so a perfect liquidity score of 1000 means that the market has a very low spillage for orders of up to $200,000 in size. The lowest liquidity score of 0 means that the order books have less than $100 in total value of either the buy or sell side, so a very illiquid market, right? And it says here, you need to be very careful when trading on markets with low scores. So this new update on CoinMarketCap, as you can see, Electroneum has, let's just change this here. Oh. There we go. Okay, so, oh, that's changed now. Okay. Right, so the liquidity score of KuCoin is 61. Okay, so you can see there is no zeros now. Whew. Okay, so the liquidity score is 61, around 60, 61 for KuCoin. Quite low there for UOB, and HitBTC even lower. So you can see CoinDeal very low, only 3, so that's not a good exchange for you to be going on. As you can see, it's only $234 anyway. Okay, ETN Euro on liquid, I wouldn't even touch. So as you can see, KuCoin is still the front runner with volume and the liquidity score and the confidence score. Okay, so this is the new section here, the confidence score. So across all exchanges, it's actually given a high confidence score of 100 because that's taken into account everything, the volume, the user base, okay, and the liquidity. But we need to look at these individually with this liquidity score and the volume percentage, okay? So as it stands, if Binance was to look at this as a bigger picture and they can see the confidence score, is this going to be a big deciding factor for Binance? I want you to drop in the comments below your thoughts on this, the confidence score and the liquidity. Because I know with the staking, the talk of staking coming up, will that make a big change on the liquidity? Is that going to push the volume up? Okay, all these new changes coming from Electroneum, is it going to affect these figures massively? And is it going to change the current confidence score of 100? Okay, so if you haven't looked into the algorithm changes of CoinMarketCap, I just advise that you go in and just have a deep look yourself. It's quite difficult for me to explain fully, but all you need to know is CoinMarketCap's just changed the way that they rank the exchanges and they give them a confidence score. Okay, so if we go on to just compare to Bitcoin, for instance, we'll come onto the market pairs for Bitcoin. And you can see the liquidity on Binance, okay, the score for Binance liquidity for Bitcoin is 864. Now remember, the perfect score that you can get here for liquidity is 1000, okay, so that in itself is high. And even OKEx here for Bitcoin, 917, which is better than Binance score, okay. So coming back to ETN, the scores that we've got are very low on the liquidity, but this is something which Richard said he was going to tackle, if I'm not mistaken. Once that's tackled, that score might come up, but the confidence level is still high, okay? So we have HitBTC with Bitcoin actually has a lower confidence rate than Electroneum. So there's a few exchanges which aren't 100, okay? See, we have low figures here, but with Electroneum, we're 100% on confidence. So it's very interesting to go through these figures. I'm not going to go into it any further now because I've been rambling on for the last 5-10 minutes about this. But yeah, I do advise that you go on and look at this new algorithm change. It's very interesting stuff, and I do think it will make a big change with Binance and Electroneum. Okay guys, I know I always say that I'm going to do a quick video, and I just rambled on for God knows how long about that CoinMarketCap algorithm update. But you guys know me by now. I just ramble on. I don't know how people do. I don't know how people do a 5-minute YouTube video. I really don't. But I can just keep talking about Electroneum all day long. It's just an awesome project. I was going to go into the Cointelligence article, but I'm sure there's plenty of other YouTubers that have gone into that. I'll leave a link in the description below for the article around Cointelligence. It's a brilliant article that they've written there. And now I want to talk to you about the proof of staking, which is a big topic at the moment. Some people are for it, some people aren't for it, because it all depends on A, how much you're holding of Electroneum. B, are you in it just for a quick buck? And that's going to defeat all those people that are in it just for a quick buck, okay? For those of you that are new to crypto, basically proof of staking is similar to how a bank works, okay? So if you put in, say, $1,000 into your bank account, the bank's going to reward you with a small interest over time, okay? Same principle applies with proof of staking. You go ahead and you buy $1,000 worth of Electroneum, okay? You say, here you go, Electroneum, this is what I'm holding. I'm not going to do anything with it. Reward me for holding X amount of Electroneum. So what a lot of people are saying is, with this proof of staking, it's going against what Electroneum's mission is, mass adoption, because people are going to be staking the Electroneum. They're not going to be putting it out there into the ecosystem. And we've just had ETN everywhere showing you where you can spend your Electroneum, and now there's talk of proof of stake, and people will be staking the Electroneum. So it's a bit of a divide in the Electroneum community, and I again want your comments below around this proof of staking and what you really think about this. Is it going to be a good thing? If you've got a big bag of Electroneum, obviously it's going to be a good thing. Me personally, I think staking's always been a good thing in the crypto scene. And we've got Zill. Is it Zill? They're doing really well with the staking. In fact, the price has gone up quite a lot. There's Utrust, another good project which is doing staking. But Electroneum, it's a bit of a tricky situation there, I believe, with staking, because you've got two sides of the story. Yes, you want the mass adoption, but you also want to get it out there in circulation, people spending it, especially with the ETN everywhere. So with proof of stake, I think it can be a good thing, but it does need to be adopted fully. You don't want it to cause a divide in the community. You don't want to start this proof of staking and then it have a negative effect on the community and hence the price. So I'm kind of in the middle with the proof of staking. I think it could be a good thing, but I don't want it to sort of cause a shake-up and cause people to say, well, it's going against what Electroneum was saying about the mass adoption. So that's my thoughts on proof of stake. I've rambled on again, I'm sorry. But yep, go ahead. We'll continue the conversation in the comments below. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on Electroneum, my thoughts on proof of stake, and my thoughts on this algorithm. I keep pointing out to my computer's just there. That's why I keep pointing. It's just there. So I've still got the CoinMarketCap up and all Electroneum things there. So I'm just looking at the screen. So CoinMarketCap, interesting. Algorithm changes. Proof of staking. What's your thoughts, guys? I want to get some conversation going. I don't want to just keep doing these videos and then that's it. Put it out there, upload, and then people view, and that's it, really. So I want to get some kind of a discussion going around these topics, okay? Not just update everyone gets the update and then that's it. If you go ahead and join my Electroneum Universal group, I've got a very active group which I own on Facebook. We've only got around 420 members now, but that's 420 highly active members that are looking for updates on Electroneum. So if you have anything to add and you want to go ahead and drop your YouTube videos on my group, that's absolutely fine. I do audit every message and every comment, but if you do have some good content around Electroneum, by all means stop by. I'll add you as a member. If you want to drop your YouTube links, that's absolutely fine as well. So yeah, that's my update on Electroneum so far, and the positive moves from quarter 2 and moving forwards with this awesome phase 2. So guys, thanks again for watching. If you are new, please remember to smash that subscribe button, tap the bell so you don't miss any further videos from me. And I look forward to more Electroneum updates, and I'll see you at the summit. Take care.